What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Inside the Horseshoe. My name is Matt, and the Colts unfortunately lose to the Titans 25-16, which makes the Colts 0-3. I'm going to go through some of the stats, and then I'll give you guys my thoughts on the game. Starting with Indy, Carson Wentz went 19 for 37, had 194 yards passing, no touchdowns, no interceptions, and was sacked twice. Jonathan Taylor had 10 carries for 64 yards. Naeem Hines had 6 carries for 25 yards and a touchdown. Michael Pittman had 6 catches for 68 yards. Naeem Hines had 5 catches for 54 yards. And Zach Pascal had 2 catches for 31 yards. Going over to Tennessee, Ryan Tannehill was 18 for 27, had 197 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Those interceptions were by Darius Leonard and Kenny Moore. Derrick Henry had 28 carries for 113 yards. Ryan Tannehill had 5 carries for 56 yards. Westbrook had 4 catches for 56 yards and a touchdown. Julio Jones had 3 catches for 47 yards. And then Jeremy McNichols had 1 catch, 10 yards, and a touchdown. Chester Rogers, a former Colt, also had 1 catch for 6 yards and a touchdown. So obviously, I'm not happy with this game. I thought our defense played much better. Forcing 3 turnovers is something you want to see from the defense. The issue is that the Colts, offensively speaking, and this is what really makes me upset with this game, scored 10 points off those 3 turnovers. 10 points. That's unacceptable. You should be getting touchdowns, not a field goal off of a turnover. To me, that's unacceptable. Some people will be fine with that. Hey, we got points. It's okay. No, we have to get touchdowns. And that was a huge factor in this game, too, was just not getting touchdowns in this game. We got to the red zone and we couldn't get touchdowns, it felt like. We just couldn't do it. We settled for, 3 field goals in this game? That's not acceptable, guys. I mean, that was an issue we had last year, too. We get in the red zone, no touchdowns. There's a reason why Blankenship led in the league in points last year. It's because we couldn't score in the red zone. We couldn't get touchdowns in the red zone. And that hurts us. It absolutely does. It affects us negatively. And that's something that's got to change. And it's not 100% on Frank Reich. Because I know a lot of people are upset with Frank Reich because of some of the play calling. I'm upset too at him. But when you're out there, you need to deliver on the plays that he, says, hey, go and do this. You have to deliver on it. You have to get points on the board. You just have to do it. It's unacceptable. And I do believe Carson Wentz should not have played today. I thought he looked good, honestly. I'm not saying he looked bad or anything, but I do think the sprained ankles affected his performance today, especially when it came to scrambling, because he knew he wasn't going to run with the ball. He wasn't going to risk, re-aggravating his ankles. He wasn't going to do that. So obviously he wasn't going to run, but I felt like there were a couple plays that broke down where Carson could have ran and at least gotten a few yards or extended the play enough to where maybe Michael Pittman would get open or Paris Campbell would get open. But unfortunately, he just couldn't do it because of the injury he was dealing with. Hopefully it changes next week, but we'll find out as the week goes on. And then also, why is Jonathan Taylor only running 10 times in this game? Why? 10 carries when he's averaging 6.4 yards a carry? Couldn't we run with him 15 times today? 20 times? Not 10? Like, when Carson Wentz is hurt and his ankles are sprained, and he probably shouldn't be out there from the get-go, when he's dealing with these things, you should be running the ball with Jonathan Taylor more often, or Naeem Hines, or Jordan Wilkins. Somebody has to run. Why are we not running? Seriously, that's something that we should be doing. And yeah, that's on Frank Reich as well as Marcus Brady. Have the plays in this type of game. Should have been more running. Have more run plays. Because Jonathan Taylor, especially as the game was progressing, was getting better and better, and we couldn't run with him. Like, that to me makes me really upset because I feel like, especially as we were getting in the red zone, we should have ran more often. And we just didn't do it. And to me, I think that was a big difference too in this game was the fact that we weren't running the ball when our offense is designed to run the ball. So that made me upset. Julio Jones, I thought at first was going to be a huge problem in this game. Had 2 catches for 40 yards right off the bat. Only had 3 catches, so I thought we did good with him. And honestly, I thought we did good defensively on Derrick Henry. Yeah, he had some big runs. But honestly speaking, for Derrick Henry only to have 113 yards on 28 carries. To me, that's pretty good for the defense, especially with it being Derrick Henry. If it was any other running back, I would be upset at that. But we're talking about Derrick Henry. The guy can get 200 yards if he wants to, and we held him to 113. I'll take that any day of the week because now you're forcing Ryan Tannehill to win the game. Only issue is Ryan Tannehill was running the ball, and he did pretty well too when it came to running the ball. But nonetheless, I thought our defense played well, had big stops. They they did their job in all honesty. The offense just couldn't get the ball moving, couldn't get in the end zone, and that sucks. And then I wanted to talk about a couple guys that were hurt real quick before I sign off. Quinn Nelson was hurt, got hurt out for the game. We'll see what happens as the week progresses, see if he's going to play next week. I thought Chris Reed came in, did a good job, but I would still prefer to have Quinn Nelson out there. So he was out for the game. Rocky Sen, who I thought played really well today. I thought he did really good. Ruled out. He got hurt in the game. And then Kwity Paye didn't get to play much in this game either. He got hurt very early in the game. So we'll see how those three are as the week progresses and as we get into practice and the injury reports come out. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But yeah, at the end of the day, 25-16, it's unacceptable to me. I'm not going to tell you the season's over. I know a lot of Colts fans feel that way. It's going to be very difficult. For sure. It's very, very difficult to make the playoffs at this point. But I truly believe the Colts can still make the playoffs. I honestly think, being down 2 games, we can still win the division. It's going to be tough. But honestly, I think we can. I think we'll be all right. Obviously not happy, like I said, but I'm not going to say the season's over. Not at all. This was a huge game. Obviously, couldn't win it. But I'm not going to say the season's done. We'll see as the season progresses. I know some people are going to say Frank Reich needs to be fired. I'm not going to say that. I think as the season progresses, if we can't do anything, the seat should get warm. But I'm not going to fire him. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't deserve to be fired at this point. But yeah, very difficult to make it. Season's not over yet. We still have 14 games. We could win 14 straight. Who knows? And go 14-3. And at that point, yeah, we're making the playoffs. For sure. So we'll just see how the season progresses. Very disappointing though, nonetheless. So thank you all for watching this video. If you're new or if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate it if you click that subscribe button. Also click the bell icon. That way you're notified whenever a video goes up or when we go live on here. If you like this video, smash the like button. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on the game. Do you think the season's over yet? Do you think we're fine? Just kind of let me know. What do you guys think we should have done differently in this game that might have made a difference? So thank you very much for watching. I've been Matt, Bleed Blue, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you watch one of these other 2 videos. They're cool. Also, if you're new, please click the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. I greatly appreciate your support.